we're going to do a walk around tour of this truck that is going to Arizona for our customer Joe, and we're going to show you all the things we put on it. First thing we want to talk about is the paint job. So the paint job is bullet liner. It is a bed liner product that we spray in-house here. There's some things that really set it apart from a typical bed liner spray job. One of the big things we do is we put a top coat color on it, and Chad's the guy that does that, so I'll let him tell you some of the details about that process.
We apply the top coat right after the bullet liner goes on to the chemical reaction between the bed liner and the paint. It soaks into the bed liner, depth of the bed liner, to give it the first two layers of paint basically soak right into the bed liner. The top one, or the third coat, basically gives it a little bit of shine on, and it'll keep the bed liner from chalking and getting matted out. It'll basically hold this color that it has right now for the life of the paint job.
So a lot of durability and longevity there. So looks awesome, and the texture is beautiful. I don't
Very nice for washing. We basically wash it with a bristle brush and let it air dry, and that's what you end up with. It washes off very easily.
Throw your chamois away.
Yeah. So this particular truck got, because of the wider wheels on the back, they got fiberglass fenders, flares that were custom built for this truck. They got custom wheels. They're 20-inch fuel with a 37-inch tire on them. We put an 8-inch lift underneath of this truck with a skyjacker lift, front and rear. The front has a 4-link suspension. The rear has traction bars, which are BDS traction bars. We also added skyjacker shocks all the way around it, and it got Firestone Ride Right airbags and an air system on this truck. The back, which has a remote in the cab that runs the airbag system. The customer chose to put all blacked out lights on all throughout the truck. So they got blacked out lights on the fender wells, and the tail lights, the headlights.
All LED.
All LED. This has a push-wheel camera on this truck. It goes on the third brake light. It illuminates the camera for the box. And it's got a camera that's factory in the Ford emblem on the back for the bumper hitch.
These are custom bumpers that we always put on as Vision X lighting, auxiliary lighting in the bumper. That's controlled from the dash.
Right. There's an auxiliary switch on the dash that turns on the Vision X lighting in the back to illuminate when you're hooking up to a trailer or working back here at night. The bullet liner the bed liner product is also put inside of the bed. That is not top coated. You can kind of see the difference between when it's not top coated to when it is. It's a little bit duller finish.
We also add bed lighting into the box. Chad's going to go turn those on, but you can see them. There's 4 lights in the box. That's controlled from the cab. This tailgate also has a step system in it.
And the Vision X's are illuminated for working back here at night.
He also added a drop hitch, as you can see, with the lift.
There is on the air system. There's a tank, 5-gallon tank, up underneath of here. And I will grab the hose, but there's a 25-foot hose that put couples onto there. So we store that under the middle row, middle seat. And it's just a 25-foot air hose. But couples into the air system to be able to get to a trailer, a pickup tire that's low, blow up a floaty for the pool, whatever you want to do with it. And on Bedliner product, we embedded the emblems to black them out. So Bedliner product is sprayed over those also. And then this one got illuminated emblems. They are able to be, the color is able to be changed from amber, clear, and red. We selected red because of the red on the truck.
We also had the smoked out mirror lights and cab lights as well.
Cab lights.
We went with a custom hood also, custom air hood, Ram air hood.
And this is our front custom bumper that we have built. The fog lights are built into it. The blinkers and park lights are built into it. I'll turn them on.
While he's turning those on, these are Morimoto LED headlights that was added. We love these headlights. If you're looking for an aftermarket LED headlight upgrade, these we highly recommend.
This one, the customer also wanted a winch. So you can connect here with a hardwired system. There's a cord with it. You can plug in or otherwise flip this switch on, and then it's a wireless system with the same remote. That has a bar light built into the bumper, bar light, 2 of them built into the grill. And it has all custom dipped emblems, which you've probably seen on the back. There's another one on the front. It also has a front camera, driving camera, which you can adjust for whatever you want to see if you were running your winch. This camera will come up selected on the radio screen. So if you were pulling it in and you were in the truck, you could monitor how it's rolling up. And then there's a lot of features on the inside, which we'll start going through.
First thing be the power board.
This has AMP Research power running board. So whichever side you open the door on, the boards will come down. When you close the door, they will go back up. They also illuminate at night. There are lights that are mounted up under the rocker panel.
One of the first things to talk about when we open the cab is lizard skin. So that is a product that we put in all of our trucks. It's a sound and thermal insulation product that's 2 separate layers. Makes the cab super quiet and really helps with temperature control. So can't really show it to you because it's buried, but it's in there.
This one got custom dipped all the bezels for the cup holder, heat vents, switch bezels. Those are all custom water dip. This one also got some built-in features in the console for a pistol holder and ammunition. The winch controls are mounted in there.
This truck also has our custom cast inlet interior. It's a red Barracuda, 100% leather throughout.
And it does have a sunroof in this truck. The controls are all factory as they would be in a regular. We have auxiliary switches for the heating and cooling system that is in the rear of the truck. And for the front bar lights, I can kick those on. From here, the rear light and the bumper, the Vision X ones we showed you before, the bed lights are here. This has a custom stereo. integrated with the system. So all your heating and cooling and all of that stuff is up on that screen. Radio, DVD player, play the DVDs from here. There's 2 custom monitors that are built into the seats in the middle row. And then the heating and cooling system for the rear is built in up into this headrest, or the headliner, I'm sorry, to control the heating and cooling for that, the rear.
There's also additional accent lighting. Because the cab's all black, it's a little dark sometimes, and there controls lighting that lights the floor LED.
I'll kick that on and you can show you in the middle row. So the lighting is down underneath of that console right there. It's kind of bright in here, so hard to see it during the day. This truck also got a Wii Boost, which is for your cell phone. We added this antenna onto the back. The actual Wii Boost is underneath of the seat. This truck also got an air horn. And it's all remote. So there's one remote that's in the console that you can put wherever you like. And it's basically on. That's how that works.
Great for road rage.
If we go around to the other side, I can show you the custom controls. The gentleman that owns this truck needs handicap controls for it. So we custom built some controls for actually the gentleman that owns the truck sent us the controls that he wanted us to use. The only part that we changed was, rather than an aluminum handle, we took an old pistol and integrated it into the controls, and then we made it so that there's a remote in the trigger which blows the air horn. And we put glow shift gauges in this truck. This is for the radar detection, which is built into the dash. This is the glow shift gauges. I believe there's oil, fuel, low fuel pressure, and this one is the air pressure for the air system. The volt gauge is mounted into the dash over there. The reason we put those in is the Ford does not have any instruments to read the oil pressure on this engine, and there is no instruments to read the fuel pressure. So if you would start to gel up in cold conditions, you would see this gauge start to lose pressure, or if you'd have a filter that's starting to give you a problem. So it's a handy feature to have, and of course the oil pressure is nice to be able to monitor also. So one other feature that we added that the customer wanted on this one was wicked lighting, which we'll show you from the outside here. It causes the lights on the mirror, the emblem, to flash.
Our customer is a contractor, so he's utilizing that when he needs to bring attention to whatever he's towing.
Flashes the daytime running lights and the park lights on the front of the truck. Customer also requested a little better stereo system, so there's custom built door panels with the speakers in the doors, on all the doors. He also added a subwoofer box under the back seat. The rear heating and air conditioning is all behind the back seat.
So yeah, this truck leaves today actually. It's heading to Arizona. And so we thought we'd do a little send off today before we send it out. Thanks for watching.